The joy and hope that made the 2010 Constitution 4 years ago.
Kenya Constitution enshrines the respect, protection and promotion of human rights. Through Article 27, the Constitution guarantees the right to equality before the law and protection of persons from all forms of discrimination. Today, equality is described in many different ways. Daily experience continues to include racism and discrimination.
The funny thing about Nairobi is, out of a population of 3 million plus, equality is such a problem. A lot of resources are in the hands of very few people, and the majority of Nairobi residents don't even have food to eat. They don't have 3 meals guaranteed a day. They don't have water, they don't have toilets, they don't have good places to live in. Now, when you have a situation which is so unequal, very few rich people and very many poor people, you end up with situations, you end up with a lot of crime. You end up with a lot of people dying from preventable disease. You end up with people dying from malaria, which costs only 40 shillings to treat. You end up people dying from diseases they get from dirty water and living in poor conditions.
Clearly, in our society, like most societies, we have problems with questions of chauvinism of all kinds or on all bases, and intolerance.
There are gaps in the Constitution. As we implement this Constitution, we will discover there are issues in between.
When we have the constitutional provisions, in a sense, it's like we need to unpack them in a new legislation so that it is clear to everybody what we mean by protected grounds, what we mean by direct, indirect discrimination.
Equality in this country started with colonization and then continued with independence. When the colonialists came to Kenya, they grabbed most of the prime land and kept it for themselves and left the Kenyans in arid lands, left them in reserves where they couldn't make any money for themselves. Now, when the colonialists left and the president then, Kenyatta, took over, he continued with the same policies.
People who have money, they easily buy their way out. And the poor people, they are really oppressed. And the resources are not equitably distributed.
10% on 90%, and 10% on 90%
Nigeria doesn't cover